I'm Sakura and welcome to my channel. Hello guys, and welcome to this week's video in which I'm going to show you a sketchbook tour from a sketchbook I finished earlier in this year, but I was kind of too afraid to show you, if that makes any sense. I'm not happy with all the work that's in here, and I just didn't think it was right for me to share it. But I've come to terms that sometimes not everything you're going to do is be perfect, and I think I should share that with you. The stickers on the front and the back are from various artists. These amazing stickers are from Cantania. She's an amazing YouTuber, and I do highly recommend that you check them out. The stickers on the front are from various artists as well. I'll try and list them if I remember them down below. So this sketchbook is a catchet mixed media from Doodle rowney. There's lots of experimental pieces in here. Some I'm really happy with, some I'm not so happy with. Some of them you've seen in past videos, and I kind of sometimes get in my head that everything I show on my YouTube channel, it must be finished, it must be clean, it must be perfect, and I shouldn't get myself in that way, because your art journey isn't about everything being perfect. And while this is one of my cleaner sketchbooks, it's not my best sketchbook, and I think that's okay. I think sometimes you need to look at your work and not be afraid to mess up, make mistakes, and not everything will have to be perfect, and not everything will be clean, and not everything will be finished. So I felt like it was important to show you guys this sketchbook, my sketchbook that I'm not so happy with. I do have a sketchbook where I do all my rough sketches in, and if you guys want to see a sketchbook tour of that, please do let me know. It's almost finished, so I kind of want to show it to you. It's got all my thumbnails in and X, Y, and Z, and I kind of feel like I should share it because I want to show you that not every sketchbook is as clean as the one I'm showing you. This sketchbook is, yet again, it's one of my cleaner ones. It's not my best. It's not my best work that's in here, and that's why I was kind of afraid to show you. The fan art video this week is still going to happen. It'll probably be uploaded on Sunday. I've not really had time to do anything this week. I've been a little bit poorly after Expo, and I haven't really had time to produce enough videos as I wanted, so I'm kind of putting this in placeholder for this Thursday video, and then the fan art video is going to come on. I'll try and get it up for Sunday for you. I sometimes find that it's very difficult for me to produce art for the channel, because I always feel like sometimes, even though I know that the work doesn't have to be perfect and not everything I show you has to be perfect, I kind of get afraid of showing a lot of mistakes. And even though I accept a lot of my mistakes, I find some weeks are harder for me to draw than others. This week was particularly hard. I just couldn't get motivated. All I wanted to do was just not think about, even though I've been drawing every day because of Hughes Amber, I just kind of, it was mindless. I didn't have to think about what I was drawing, and I think that's also very important as well. Sometimes it is healthy to take a break, and even though I'm still drawing, I don't have to think about what I'm drawing, I'm just doing it. A lot of these pieces in here are mixed media, and as you can see, there's a lot of Steven Universe fan art in here. I am completely obsessed with this show. I'm so excited for it to start again. It's one of my all-time favourite animation shows out there, and I will forever keep drawing these characters because they mean so much to me. I think I finished this sketchbook in I want to say just before May, and like I said, I was kind of just too afraid to show it with you guys, even though I shouldn't be. I was, and I just want to let you know that don't worry, everything always improves. You improve, your work will improve, and you will get better. And all that takes is for you to keep drawing and not giving up. And you'll, like I said, you will recognize some of these pieces from videos, because sometimes I feel a bit more comfortable drawing in and doing a piece in a sketchbook than I do on a piece of paper, just because I sometimes feel like if I put it in a sketchbook, doesn't have to be as perfect as if I put it on a standalone piece of paper, and that way I can grow to accept the mistakes that are in there. There's a few pieces in here I'd love to redraw. There's a piece in particular I really want to redraw, and it's one with the yellow pearl, blue pearl, and our pearl, and I really want to redraw that and really concentrate on it. I kind of have a thing for characters with contrasting or complementary colour palettes. I just kind of like the contrasts that they have, and it tends to be 9 times out of 10 I would choose them because I really like what they do. So this kind of was like a mixed sketchbook. A lot of it was fan art, a lot of it was original work, and there's marker pieces in here, watercolour pieces in here. I really like this page because it's just full of loads of different types of character expressions, and I just think it's really cool, and I think I would love to redo this all with different characters from my comics as a print. And you may remember Winsor, she's actually in this sketchbook as well. Like I said, sometimes I'm really happy with the pieces that I do, and other pieces I'm just not as proud of it. And the Jasper that you see in the corner here with the flower crown, she's actually the sketch that started my flower crown series, my redo of the flower crown series. I think it's sometimes hard to finish a sketchbook because it's hard to see the journey end. This is the piece I want to redo, by the way. Let me know what you guys think. And I think it's very hard not to be overly harsh on yourself and overly critical about your work, because you're the one that sees it every day, and it's hard sometimes because most of the time people only see the final product. They don't actually see the lead up to the final product and all the mistakes that have happened to lead you onto that journey. And sketchbooks can be quite personal, and I think that's why I have such a hard time sharing the work in them, because it's a personal project. It's hard to share what you've been working on. I look back at some of these pieces and I'm like, I'm really happy with this, and then other pieces I'm like, oh sweet, what have I done wrong with this? I'd love to redo this piece as well, actually, especially considering I've gotten better with watercolors. I think I really would love to redo this guy. And I think it is hard not to say to yourself and accept the mistakes that you've made and improve. And I've got quite a few sketchbooks that I do want to share with you guys, and if you guys want to see more sketchbook tours, let me know. And do you sometimes find it hard to accept the mistakes? But remember that you learn from your mistakes, and don't ever get yourself down about it. You may recognise some of these designs. Some of them I turned into stickers, others I've turned into prints or have redone and turned into prints, but a lot of the stuff in here is just very highly experimental. And actually in this sketchbook is the first ever sketch I officially did of Marigold, which is my plant witch. As you can see, you'll see her in a second. It's just unfinished work in here, and I don't know, I just wanted this sketchbook done. And there is Marigold. The first ever sketch I ever did of my little plant witch. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope, I don't know, it's nice to see the journey that my work has come on, and it's nice to see it all together. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Maybe like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more sketchbook tours. But as always folks, stay creative.